You are one of the first people to question the representation of women in the massive video and online gaming industry. As a feminist media critic, blogger, and public speaker, you have challenged the status quo, something that strikes a chord with us at the New School. While working on your master's degree, you launched Feminist Frequency, a site dedicated to exploring representations of women in popular culture. Your accessible and insightful critiques have sparked much needed dialogue on gender and media. Your work on video games in particular has forever changed the way many view the industry. The New York Times called your web series, Tropes versus Women, essential viewing for anyone interested in video games. Newsweek named you one of the 125 women of impact. And you've been included on Time magazine's list of the 100 most influential people in the world. And we believe your impact and influence has only just begun. You are determined to be invigorated rather than detracted by the immense challenge of confronting bias. We are honored to bestow upon you the degree of Doctor of Humanities, honoris causa.
This is heavy. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Oh, I am way shorter than that. I'm so honored and humbled to be a part of this amazing group of activists. So congratulations to everyone that's on this. Yes, amazing. So Bell Hooks has said, whether we're talking about race or gender or class, popular culture is where the pedagogy is, it's where the learning is. Sharing her desire not to let feminist thought remain inaccessibly trapped in the lofty language of academia, I started Feminist Frequency, an organization that uses pop culture analysis as a way of making feminist concepts approachable and illuminating how systems like patriarchy and white supremacy have a concrete, damaging impact on our daily lives. As New School graduates, you have had the privilege to receive an education focused on critical and in-depth study of society, the arts, and culture. And I challenge you to take the knowledge you've earned here and not only apply it to the insidious messages supporting sexism, racism, classism, and other forms of injustice that are rampant and embedded in our everyday media and communication, but to also share it out to others. Share it with those who may not have had the privilege of studying the liberal arts, who may not have acquired the theoretical knowledge and rigorous academic skills to deconstruct social systems, including media, and examine culture in the way that you've learned to do. Apply what you know in ways that break down the barriers between academic thought and people's actual lived experiences. So I see you all sitting out here, your minds are racing about your future, but you're also reflecting on your past. I imagine that when you look back on your time when you first came here, you feel almost transformed by it, by the awareness and experiences that you have gained. And I imagine that you see the world a little differently now. That's what knowledge can do. It transforms us, and when combined with action, it can transform the world. Fighting for social justice is challenging, and at times it can be incredibly difficult, deflating, even dangerous. Even so, I believe that all of us have a responsibility to take our experiences, understandings, and knowledge and put them into action. Whether it's having difficult conversations with family members, calling out a stranger for telling a sexist joke, or being on the front lines of protesting social injustice. You may find this at least as hard as the years of study you've put into the degrees you are being awarded here today. But in doing this work, whatever it looks like for you, you will continue to learn, to grow, and maybe even find liberation in our collective struggles. Your time at the New School is only the beginning, so take what you've learned here and keep those critical thinking skills close. I won't say to you, be undaunted, because it is daunting, because you have the capacity and right to feel. Because you are human, and that humanity is precisely what the world is trying to strip you of. Instead, I will say to you, keep going in spite of being daunted. And in your continued hard work, you'll see just how far your education will go and how much transformation is possible. Congratulations to all of you today.